Hi everyone, my name is Veronica Foster and I am an English teacher at Biddeford High School in Biddeford, Maine. And I'm so excited to share a poem that I love from this year's Dear Poet Project, Safety by Grace Cavalieri. Grace Cavalieri is an Italian-American poet and playwright who's serving as the current Poet Laureate of Maryland. This poem, Safety, is dedicated to her late husband, Ken Flynn, who passed away in 2013. I'm going to start by reading the poem, but if you haven't listened to the recording posted as part of the Dear Poet Project, I highly recommend that you do that. Safety, for Ken Flynn. When you were in the 9th grade and I was in the 7th, you were a crossing guard keeping order at junior high school number 3. No one was disobedient when you wore that wide yellow strap across your chest. No one bruised another, caused trouble, or so much as threw a stone. No one cracked a joke about you, a man in uniform. How did that yellow vest feed your soul to let you know someday you'd fly a plane just to feel the power of a strap across your chest? What liberation! To know how to be in charge, strong and capable, flying through gunfire and lightning again and again to come back to me. Although we were young, you were 15 and I was 13. Since then, I've never known the world without you. Now I must be 12. I love this poem for so many reasons. Its simplicity, its generosity, its imagery. But what really strikes me is the dramatic impact of these final 2 lines. Although we were young, you were 15 and I was 13. Since then, I've never known the world without you. Now I must be 12. Until this point in the poem, I wasn't really sure where it was going. But as soon as I got to that short, declarative sentence at the end and the loss that it contains, it immediately prompted me to go back and reread. This poem talks about all different kinds of safety, the familiar safety of the crossing guard, the heroic safety of the military pilot, and then here, finally, the intimate safety of a partner. The speaker has lost someone she loves, and with that loss, the safety of knowing that he'll always be there to defend her. I think all of us have probably had this experience of being made to feel younger, to feel vulnerable after a change in our life circumstances. For me, this poem reminds me of my mom and the way that my worries about her and her health emphasize the lack of control that I have. It's sort of like I'm a younger version of myself, just sort of hoping that things are going to work out okay in the end. And that connection actually prompted my question that I would ask Grace Cavalieri if I could, which is, does the must in this final line simply acknowledge the inevitability of feeling vulnerable after loss? Or is it a directive? Now I must be 12, because now I must go back to a time before I knew that particular kind of safety and find a different way to move forward. This poem gave me so much to think about, and I'm excited to write Grace Cavalieri a letter as part of the Dear Poet Project. I hope you'll join me. Thanks so much for watching.